so that we still see.
Hello, Brett.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
How are you, sir?
I am phenomenal. How are you?
I'm good.
Long drive.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
We are here for the Sanger Indians road game against the Community Braves. Hopefully, everybody can hear us okay and see us okay.
Wait, pull it up.
We are working with our brand new technology. Excited to bring you the game. Perfect. So, we are here, and we are working to get our logos straighted here and be able to see you guys on Facebook when you comment, which is important to us. But I think we found the right place. All right. Indians are warming up. They just took the field a little bit ago. Long drive for them as well. Long drive for Brett and Jenny. Long drive for me. But we are here and ready to go and ready to bring you the broadcast. Hopefully, most of you are en route and on your way to come see us in person.
Do not watch us live, but you can listen to us.
Absolutely. Yeah. While you're driving, you can be listening to the pregame show, or if you're in the passenger seat, I guess you could be checking us out. But we're going to be bringing you the game live. Obviously, the road games are brought to you by us. We don't have the audio-video team at our disposal. So we do have our handy-dandy overlay now.
We have that.
Update the score.
We do have our beautiful camera lady back for this visiting game.
We do. Also, just going to throw this out there a lot tonight. Me and Brett will be updating the time probably more instantaneously via voice, but we will update the clock and the score on the scoreboard as often as we can. Just realized that there's no score next to us. What's up with that? All right, so go figure that out. Anyways.
Yeah, it's weird.
More you,
Oh,
less
you know
me.
what? It's got this. It has Indians in the score, and that says away. That's odd.
Yeah, I think I know why. It's all right, I can fix that. So, away. Home title, Braves. Away title, Indians. Home score.
So you have it right. The screen has it wrong.
There it is. This is supposed to be, I think home score is 0. Away, where's away score? This is away title. This should be Indians.
There you go.
Pretty small text, though. I wonder what up. Let me see. So, home score text. All right. So, way. That looks better. Good enough.
Yep.
Anyways, we will have scoring on there as the Indians score. If we don't knock over our equipment from excitement,
I'm putting the over/under at 1. It's going to happen.
just a matter of what doesn't break or might break or hopefully does not break. But anyways, we
as long as it's not our hearts, we're good.
Yeah, exactly. So we want to give a big shout out to Michael Berner at Cap Plumbing. This is officially the start of our pregame show. to preview this game. So we want to thank you, Michael Berner. Appreciate you. If you all your plumbing needs that he's based right there in Sanger, Texas. You can go see him and get what you need done. He's very experienced and been doing it for a long time. So we thank him for his sponsorship. And
I will add in that I've actually, he lives a street over from me, and I'd had a plumbing issue at my house. I had the outside faucet froze. I didn't know until we turned the faucet on, during the springtime. And that's when it started blowing into my living room or my bedroom. That's why we have that little hole cut in behind. And of course I called him, got a hold of him, went over to his house, tried to take him money. He just gave me all the parts that I needed. I just went back home and fixed it myself. And tried to pay him. He wouldn't let me. I'm not saying that he's going to do that to every single customer.
No, that's just what he does.
Yeah, he is in the business to make money. Yeah,
He's
he's that type of guy that he will stop what he's doing. And this was like on a late Saturday evening, so he will stop what he's doing to take care of business. So very much appreciated.
Should we turn her up? Vote 1, 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
We were voting on if we were going to turn you up.
That's
or
1.5.
Well, fine. That's so rude.
Welcome, Jenny.
Hello. Sorry, I had to take a second to get myself together.
I'm glad that you said turn her up and not turn her on, because
I appreciate
she
that
was
too.
turned off, and it'd been kind of awkward, David, going over there. Well, Jenny's turned on now.
Well, now we have the adjustment to be able to have her up more because she's probably a little bit more.
Well, she's on the Coach Rogers side.
Yeah. And so we turn her mic all the way up, and mine and yours are about 3/4. So if you have any trouble hearing any one of us, let us know. We'll adjust the volume the best we can.
Well, we all know that my mic probably needs to be down a little bit
Right.
in case
Yeah.
I say something.
Say hi, bro.
Especially when that cowbell comes out.
So we're playing with multiple camera angles. We're only going to have one camera angle of the game itself. This camera that we're working on to show you us right now is a little bitty webcam, and just good enough to show you Brett and I's smiling faces as we get ready to do the pregame. This is Community's Braves homecoming, so I guess they're getting ready to do homecoming court now before the game. If you're on the way and you're like, oh man, I have 5 more minutes to get there. No, you got plenty of time. It's a 7:30 start. This is the only 7:30 start on the schedule. It is not a 7 o'clock start, so you do have a little bit of grace on getting here. Our Sanger Indians have gone back in the locker room to do their last-minute adjustments and conversations with coaches to get ready for the game. So the Community Braves come in 0-2. Sanger Indians are 1-1. You want to go over the stats?
Players to watch: quarterback Callaway. And we had on the Coach Rogers show yesterday, he did mention that they used to be more of a wing tee offense. They were more of a little bit of running the spread this year. And so yeah, they used to be more of a
Just reading the comments.
a wing tee running game. They're more of a spread this year. We're going to run a little bit of not as many spread offensive plays as that Sanger does, but should be good for the defense to get a good look because they practice against the spread.
Yeah,
So so we were expecting, based off of last year, we're expecting a heavy set run game coming in. Based off what Coach Rogers said, that we will still see the runs. We're going to see a lot more passing, which would explain why their quarterback coming into today, 698 yards in the air through 2 games, 5 touchdowns. Leading rusher is going to be number 24, Connor Jr. He's 161 rushing yards on the year. Top receiver, you're looking Elston, 272 yards on the year. Dixon, 225 yards on the year. And that's pretty impressive numbers for an 0-2 team. We do know that the Sanger does have a pretty tough defensive backfield, so they're going to get tested tonight, I think, for the first true time this year. We're looking forward to seeing how that's coming out.
Yeah, I think this is a good matchup for Sanger tonight, going into Gunner next week and then into district play. I think it sets us up to see some of the things we're going to see the rest of the season, and hopefully have a little bit of hopefully come out victorious and have a little confidence boost headed into the Gunner game.
Yeah.
Based on what I've seen on who Community's played and who we've played so far, I have high faith and confidence in Sanger to perform pretty well tonight.
I agree. 100% agree. And you know, the shortened game last week, but a win's a win. The boys are coming off of a win from Sanger, and that was exciting for us to be there. It was exciting for the kids, even though it was just a half a game. They're coming off of a win, and so they're pumped up, ready for this game. They do know that this is community's homecoming game,
Yep.
and that's what we've heard all week.
It's always good billboard material.
It is, yeah, and the boys are excited. I mean, I hate it for the kids of community, but I'll just flat out tell you what I'm hearing from our boys is they're coming in here, they're going to ruin their homecoming. That's the plan.
I'm sure Pottsboro wanted to do the same thing, and Pottsboro's probably not used to being scheduled as homecoming. And
agreed.
Speaking of homecoming, we want to do a shout out to House of Carts, and our House of Carts player of the game for last week is Reggie Jones. He had a fantastic day. He had 2 touchdowns, 120 yards rushing on 15 carries, and a half of play.
1/2.
So if you equiv that over what a full game would look like, it could have been potentially 240 yards, 4 touchdowns on 30 carries. And Reggie has that in him. We saw a 400 game from him against community last year.
Yes. And you know what's funny is, you know, even in week 1, he was still in the makings for the player of the game. And you could say quietly, but in a sense, he's quietly having a really good year already in just 2 games, averaging 135 yards on the ground.
Yeah.
So Reggie, we're looking for Reggie to have a good game. We're still waiting for Reed to have his breakout game. He did go 8 for 8 last week. A lot of help from the receivers. Not to take away anything from Reed, but receivers looked really good last year. The yards after the catch were incredible. So we're right now just hoping that everything comes together tonight. We put the defense gets on the same page and picks up where they left off last week.
Yeah, I agree. There's, I tell you, there's just a buzz about this team. And I know we started off with a loss to Paris at home on August 29th in a very close game. But Paris is a pretty solid team. They're ranked top 16 in Division I of 4A. And then we take on a number 7 ranked team in 3A Division I last week with Pottsboro, and we beat them by a touchdown. Again, only in a half a play. But a win is a win. We'll take a W any way we can get it. So we're playing very talented teams in our non-district play, and including this week against Community, next week against Gunner.
Next week is defending state champions.
Yeah, and so they have a big game. Speaking of games in the area, Gunner and Salina played tonight.
Hey,
a really big game.
I told my wife, I said, can we just skip the Sanger game and just go watch Salina and Gunner?
Absolutely
and
not.
She shot it down immediately.
It was vetoed pretty quickly.
It was, yes. I think her words were, you can do whatever you want to. I'm going to go watch Jace.
That's exactly what I said.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
I am glad to be here. I wouldn't miss my son's game for the world. I do know that's going to be a big game over there. We will try to remember. David's usually pretty good about giving game updates, area teams. So hopefully around halftime, or probably into the first quarter, we'll start getting some scores rolling in. Since we do have a 7:30 start, most games do start around 7. So we should start getting some updates around probably into the first quarter, halftime, and we'll keep updating through that. So I'm excited to see the score from that game.
Yeah, some of the games in the area that we'll be following. Pilot Point's playing Lindsay tonight. That's a good Denton County versus Cook County matchup. And then Bonham is going to Blue Ridge. I came through Blue Ridge getting here. Bonham's one of our district foes. And then Gainesville is playing at Ponder tonight. Lake Worth is going to Crum. Brock is going to Aubrey. That'll be a good game. Farmersville is at Commerce tonight. I saw their buses leaving when I went through Farmersville tonight. And then, let's see, other games of note. Tom Bean's headed to Valley View. I think our friend Corey's going to be at that game.
Is he working tonight?
I think he is working the game.
Nice.
Van Alstyne goes to Paris, so we can kind of see the measuring stick for Van Alstyne versus Paris since we just played them. And then, of course, the game we just forementioned, Salina versus Gunner. So some really cool games of the week to watch that we'll be updating throughout the night, just so you can stay tuned in here and not feel like you have to jump over to other channels. We'll try to keep you updated the best we can. So, again, thank you to our sponsor of the pregame show, Michael Berner at Cap Plumbing. We also want to give a shout-out to the official church of the Sanger Sports Corner, Church of Christ. Their office hours, if you want to go see them in person, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday from 9 to 5. But also you can go see their worship services on Sunday. Bible classes for all ages start at 9:30 a.m. and go till 10:15. And then their regular Sunday worship service starts at 10:30 a.m. goes to 11:30, and then they have Wednesday night services from 7 to 8.
And to break it down even more than that, they have their classes that will include 2 adult classes, a couples class, young adult class for college age and young professionals, cradle roll, high school, and junior high school. So they have multiple classes for all ages in your family. And I can just hopefully that you won't meet one of the nicer people in Sanger with Mason Peebles. He is the youth director there for the Church of Christ in Sanger. He is our go-to. He's the one that got us hooked up with this, and we're eternally grateful for everything that he's done for us. So if you are looking for a church home, Church of Christ, Sanger, I can't read it for this, my eyes don't work.
400 South Locust Street. So we seem to have a little bit of service issue here. I see Facebook spinning. So not sure if our Wi-Fi is, we had really good speed. I did a speed test at the beginning. Still shows to be pretty good service on here. So not sure, maybe I just need to set it over here, or maybe, I don't know, maybe right there on the table?
Yeah, set it right here.
I had it kind of underneath the TV, or the monitor. It's not spinning now. We seem to be good now, so bear with if there's any service issues. We are working from a hotspot. We don't have access to the Wi-Fi here at the stadium, and to be honest with you, we haven't had great experience when we have connected with local Wi-Fi connections at stadiums.
This is, I believe, this is the first football game that we've done running off of everything of our own, including our own electricity.
Yes.
We brought our little new generator that we picked up for this year. It's been very helpful.
It's amazing.
That right there, I know we've got some really nice equipment, but this thing right here was money.
Thank you to our
spent.
sponsors. We're able to take care of some of these things we do, and a lot of it's out of pocket on us, but we want to make sure we give credit to our sponsors, because a lot of things we do, including the new broadcast equipment that we have this year, is due to our sponsor support. So yes, we 100% of the dollars that come in from sponsors go towards either equipment upgrades or scholarships, majority of which go to scholarships. And we talked about it on the Coach Show, but I think it's a good time to talk about it now, is December 18th, mark your calendars.
Yes.
We're going to do a Save Uptown for our annual Christmas show. It'll be the second annual. We had our first annual last year. And it was that same Thursday. I think it's just a day later, so I think it was 19th last year, and this year it's the 18th. It's the last day that school is in before Christmas break. Like, they get out early that day, and then we'll have our show that night. And I know everybody starts going out to different trips for the holidays, and we're really appreciate anybody's support that can come out. We're going to have live auction going on there, a silent auction going on there. We're going to have surprise guests. We'll have some guest speakers from the different athletics, from boys and girls athletics. So feel free to come out and see us that night and support the kids, because 100% of the money we make from that will impact the scholarship program.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yep.
Last year we made enough to increase the amount of our goal. Last year's goal was, I think, originally 4,000, and then we were able to give away an additional 1,000 after that show.
Last year's goal was we only had the $1,500 top male and the $1,500.
3,000. That's right.
Yep. But with the fundraiser that with the Christmas show, we actually added 2 additional $1,000 scholarships. So, and our goal this year, as we've mentioned before, is to double what we did last year. We did 5,000 last year. Our goal this year is to do 5,000. I'm sorry, excuse me, 10,000. And 5,000 alone is just to the. We've added, I believe, 3 scholarships, I believe, this year, and one of those will include to an audio video student that's looking to further their career in audio video department. Something we're super excited about. And I will tell you this: I've been patiently waiting for the last 3 days for a certain somebody to email me back on booking for a certain somebody.
Yep.
And I was sitting there like, I still haven't heard anything. So as I was on my way over here today, I pulled up my email just to check, and I'll notice I had 1 email in my outbox.
Oh, it didn't send.
Never sent. So now I'm patiently waiting again from starting over.
Yeah, I understand. All good. But once we have more information, like, that's part of the reason why we haven't made an official post, is we're still waiting for a couple of key pieces of the logistics to come through. But it is exciting. It'll be an opportunity for us to raise money and make good on these kids from scholarships. I'm hearing it fine, so I guess we're okay.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's just the frames per second and stuff like that. But anyways.
But also to add in, we got the whole night.
Yes,
we don't
do.
have to hurry. We don't have to hurry off stage and wait so karaoke can get up there. They opened up the floor for us.
Yeah, our friends at Uptown. I reached out to Sean O'Brien, the GM, and asked him if we could get the evening instead of sharing it with karaoke, and he's like, absolutely. And we brought in a really good crowd last year, so we need everybody's help to pack the place. Come in, enjoy some pizza, bring the kids, get some ice cream. It's a welcome,
very family-friendly
family-friendly place to attend, have some beverages, enjoy the evening, and get ready for the holiday season. Brett came as
Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie last year. Who knows what he'll be dressed up as this year?
I don't know. I might just dress up as you.
Oh, man, I don't even know what that costume would consist of.
I'm just going to put on your clothes.
I was going to say, I'll tell y'all when we're not on air.
Multiple times today at the Golf
Good.
and Something for Girls Athletics from Coach Sykes.
Yes.
Let's find that real quick.
We're about 20 minutes from kickoff. They just finished up with their homecoming court.
Also, we had our first volleyball player of the game brought to you by Hall Real Estate and Dawn Hall Construction, and that was Molly Smucker. They had a very hard-fought game. If you saw the recap on Sports Corner, they were very much in it. They took the first 2 sets and then lost 3 straight after Frisco Panther Creek, a very talented team, made some lineup adjustments. And also I think it's got to be behind us. I think the umbrella is impacting it. So let's just put it over here. I think the sun's about to go down, so hopefully it'll do better there.
That's probably